Response video. Hello everyone, this is a response to Critical's response to my response to his response, which was a response to my draft script I made for a video. We may chat afterwards, but I think this video will help give the rest of you some context about this whole scenario. As many of you know, on more than one occasion I've come out swinging against the idea of React content. A few years ago I made videos responding to RapGod's defense of React content, and this experience taught me, while his arguments were very poor, it was probably wrong to single him out for doing it, as this sort of content is an epidemic that has only gotten worse. In fact, while I've spoken to RapGod privately, and I do believe he knows what he's doing is wrong, he still does the same React content he always has. Despite this, I still decided should this topic ever come up again, I would speak more generally. I would not focus on one particular content creator. So recently Hassan Piker said many frankly horrible things on his stream, highlighting that he feels entitled to use any other person's labor exclusively for his own profit and without their consent. I found this frankly humorous coming from a socialist, given that socialism is directly opposed to such ideas, believing bare minimum that profit should be shared among the workers and workers should have a say over who can profit from their labor. The reason there are references to capitalism and spiking people's drinks in that script was originally because they related to particular things Hassan said in his stream, explaining the flaws in his reasoning. However, I wanted to be general, so I scrubbed specific references to Hassan from the script and referenced a group of people whenever I felt it necessary to highlight the sort of creator or content I was referring to. In the 14 pages, I referenced that group of content creators 3 times. So why was I mad in my response to Critical's video? I wrote a script arguing that reactors are exploiting the labor of original content creators, and what benefit reactors claim to give to others is ultimately illusory. While some individual content creators benefit, as a whole, original content creators are worse off, and I consider this an indisputable fact given the nature of how the online content creator marketplace works. Critical's video, however, painted my impassioned writings as Darkviperau called Moist Critical a rapist. It was the first thing he did, and he maintained this throughout. This was not the response I expected, although that is largely because I expected no response at all. I was not happy that a significant portion of the discussion around something I was very passionate about, and a script I was quite proud of, was being reduced to whether or not reactors are out there raping people. This is at best a misunderstanding of 2 lines in the whole document, and so I rightly consider this to be exceptionally uncharitable. Moist Critical is not a bad person. He is correct to say that many of the general statements I made about reactors in regards to their motivations probably do not apply to him. This is of course the downside of speaking generally. I was at the time very angry. I would hope under better circumstances I would have been willing to admit that Critical's motivations likely differ from others, rather than simply doubling down and implying everyone who does React content is the same. It would be more correct to say that all reactors are doing a bad thing, as opposed to all reactors are bad people. Less catchy though. In saying that, there is an outcry against reactors like every few years. I understand why viewers don't understand why it's harmful, but reactors probably shouldn't be continually hearing this outcry and still concluding there's nothing sus going on. In Critical's newest video, he said that if he linked to my text document, he'd run the risk of people dogpiling me. It's a text document with absolutely no links to anything related to me. There isn't even a comment section. That's just silly.